Okay, well, you can't say we're not diversified on the New Yorkers. We have Mr. Howard
Binder.
Binder. He likes Binder. I like Binder. Binder is here, and he has a little store, major enterprise, capitalist, called
Doggie Do and Playtime Too.
What do you mean, Doggie Do?
Doggie Do because Doggie Do is in hairdo.
Oh,
We're hairstyle.
okay.
Doggie stylists.
Okay, where's the store located?
We're on East 76th Street between 1st and 2nd Avenue.
Okay, and this prop is?
And this is Max, who is a year and a half old, Havanese.
I think he needs a haircut.
And he does need a haircut. He's getting there. I like to let him get nice and
So
full.
do you take him down to the shop every day?
Oh, yeah. We have a beautiful, exquisite daycare. A huge...
You have...
Yeah.
God.
Well, you know, we got to take care of our
How much
babies.
you charge for daycare?
We have different package rates, but...
Size of the dog, or...?
Well, we only do small dogs. You know,
Oh, really?
yeah, and it's huge. It looks like the most gorgeous park with waterfalls. We have an indoor-outside area. Dogs are taken care of. They're exercised. They're played with the entire day. And, you know, it takes the stress off of the pet owners. They don't have to worry about running home to take care of their dogs. Even when they're off from work, they don't...
Wait a minute. How many hours a day do you keep them in daycare?
Well, I open at 7:30 in the morning. I'm there till 7 o'clock at night.
So you take maybe 12-hour day if they're busy.
12-hour days,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Did you ever have to take any of them home with you? Because
several times.
Oh,
Several times.
really?
So I do boarding as well. And
Oh, you
if, yeah. And
Well,
you know
do you have a
what?
room for me there?
Oh,
Never mind.
sure. Everyone's welcome.
Oh, okay. But, I mean, in other words, if you take a dog home with you at night, how do you control that whole situation? Because you have your own animals, don't you?
Yeah, well,
Do you have
generally
cats?
they're all, no cats. I used to have Doggie Do and Pussycats too. Now I'm just Doggie Do and Playtime Too.
Oh, okay.
Well, basically, if we have many animals, I have an attendant that stays overnight. I have a 2-story building where we have a studio apartment where somebody will stay overnight.
Oh, okay, so they brought over.
When we're not in busy, my partner Lou and I will each take home dogs, small dogs, into our home and take care of them. I don't believe in leaving dogs unattended.
For sure.
Yeah, and you know, basically, look, dogs get bored. When dogs are bored, they get destructive.
Is that how it starts?
Well, that's what happens, sure, out of boredom. And the truth is, it's such a nice feeling to know that you're, you know, a dog now it's not just a dog. It's not just an animal. It's our children.
I
it's our
know our
baby.
little loved one.
You know, so.
Do you have a social security number?
Not yet. He's going to.
How many?
I could deduct them.
Yeah. How many pets do you have? You're all...
I have 3 dogs. I have 2 Shih Tzus and a Havanese.
Okay.
And
if you went to the store to buy one of these little guys, how much would they cost?
he was $2,500.
Really?
Yeah.
With papers, with the proper thing?
Of course.
Okay.
But you know, it all depends on where you go, and you know.
How many dogs can you handle in your daytime dog care school?
Well, we do put a limit, but probably about 75.
Oh, that's
Small
a pretty
dogs.
big building.
It's big.
Oh,
We have a huge
okay.
space.
All in one
And,
space, or
We have,
or you
well, I
break it
actually
up?
we have 3 space. We have a big outside area, huge daycare. Which, by the way, we do incredible social events like.
Wait, oh God, no.
For people and their pets, we have Yappy Hour. It's called Yappy Hour, usually from 6 to 8 at night. The next big one that we're doing is for Cinco de Mayo, where we're going to have margaritas and Mexican food, and it's going to be fun.
All right.
The dogs play, and so do the owners.
So all the owners come over, and
Yeah, you know
now
what?
you're gonna have one called Dutch Treat,
Yeah.
where they all gotta bring something.
Yeah, right. But you know what? I love the fact that people just come over to schmooze. It's not just for shopping. We're a local place, and I want that feeling of friendliness, of openness, for people to come in and feel so comfortable that they just like to socialize with us.
So how do you take a vacation?
I haven't yet.
How many years you been at this?
I started my first one in '91. My first shop was a tiny little store on 29th Street. Everyone thought I was crazy.
29th and where?
Between 2nd and 3rd.
Okay, in that area.
It was a little tiny store, 345 square feet. Everyone thought I was nuts. I exploded. Literally, I went from that to 2,700 square feet on 3rd Avenue, between 37th and 38th Street. And
Okay, so you moved up.
the one that I'm in now is this is the 6th place that I've opened.
Why do you keep
Number
moving
6.
around? You losing your dogs?
No, God, no. Expansion.
Oh, expansion.
It's called growth.
Well, can't you have a couple locations?
Yeah,
Or-
sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? Honestly, if you run it that way, you lose that personal feel. You lose that
You gotta be
personal
there with them.
touch. You know, I know that as a dog owner myself, if I bring my pet somewhere, I want to know that the person
That is taking care
it's not
is
just-
there.
Is there, exactly. It makes all the difference in the world.
Really?
It really does.
So what'd you do before the doggy business?
I was in the garment center. I used to do women's evening wear,
Designer or what?
designer evening wear for many, many years.
And what fabrics did you work with?
You know, it got to the point where, well, I've always been an animal lover.
Yeah.
You know, it just got boring. The creative end of the garment center back in the late 80s, early
Yeah.
90s,
Yeah, it was geting to the edge.
I was getting to the edge. And
Yeah.
it was more working markdown money and advertising money than the creative part or the fun
Yeah.
part. And I lived near Gramercy Park where there were tons of dogs. And I just started asking around. And everyone had the same story. You know, it was a major ordeal bringing their dogs in to be groomed. The majority...
Now, how much you charge for a daycare? Per hour? Per?
We have an hourly rate, I have a day rate, a half a day rate, and then we do package rates. I mean, we could do we have an introductory 10-day package, works out to $20 a day.
Oh, okay.
Can't beat that. A dog walker will charge you $15, $20.
But now, if a person wants to go on vacation and say, will you take care of our doggy while we're on vacation?
Absolutely.
You'll do that?
Yeah, totally. Totally.
And what do you feed them?
Well, if they're on a special diet...
Is that extra?
It depends.
Oh, really?
But we accommodate.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Okay. Is he doing okay? Okay. I'm boring you? I'm sorry.
He's exhausted from playing the whole day.
Oh, I bet.
He has all his friends there.
So how do
Yeah.
they get along? How do the dogs get along? Once they recognize each other, they do? Or
Well, you know what? Before we accept a dog, we do a behavior test.
you
We
send,
make sure that
send them to a psychiatrist? And check
Yeah, right. We're the doggy
I'm
psychiatrist.
teasing.
No, we make sure that they're compatible, that the dogs, size-wise, temperament-wise, that everything is compatible.
Do they look forward to their friends every day?
Oh my God! You know what? To me, that is the ultimate compliment. When I see the way these dogs pull to get in, and actually, even a lot of them, when their parents pick them up, they don't even want to leave us.
Oh, yeah, right.
You know, and really, what's wonderful, not only putting aside for a moment the daycare, is that a lot of customers feel like, oh my God, I want to do grooming, but I'm so afraid because my dog goes, well, every time we get to the block of the groomer, they pull to go the other way. They know where they're going, like going to the vet. And they were so afraid to try
Really?
us, but because we honestly do have very incredible, and I'm not just saying it
Well,
because
when you take him to the thing, you put a leash around him and put him in a tank and hook.
well, it's a
hook him.
lot more
Because
complicated than
no,
that.
I know, but until they get used to the idea of what the ritual's
But the
going to be.
truth is, the fact that even the dogs that we groom love to come back. They're not afraid of us, you know. And to me, that's the ultimate compliment. Because a dog can't speak. That's their way of saying, I love you. I'm comfortable here. I'm happy here. And you know what? It just reinforces the owners that
Really?
this is the place. This is my dog's second home.
Now, if a dog got sick, do you have a veterinarian that
Oh,
oversees?
totally. We have. You know what? I'm in the business.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're all in the business to
Yeah.
make money.
Yeah, right.
But the truth is, what
Your
brought me
joy.
into business is the joy and the love, the genuine love I
Yeah.
have for the animals.
Mhm.
You know, and I think they all know it as well. You know, I love socializing. I love kibitzing. I love carrying on with people. I love pets. Could I ask for a better life than what I
Yeah,
have?
no, that's
I mean,
perfect.
it's a wonderful thing for me.
It's perfect.
I love my clients. I enjoy them. I really get to know them on a social level, on a personal level, and we're forming like a big, big family.
Any famous dogs?
Um,
You can name drop here now.
not in the past.
Yeah.
The last famous dog that I did was Barbara Streisand,
Okay.
which was a while back when she was opening at Madison Square Garden. and she has a Bichon named Samantha.
Mm.
And that was a cute story because I don't do grooming off premise, and I get a call from the concierge of the Waldorf Towers where she was staying.
Yeah.
And it was like, I need to make an appointment. Oh, sure, when would you like to come in? I was like, oh, no, I need you to come here. I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't groom off premise. Oh, no, but we really need you. And we're going back and forth. And I said, I'm sorry, I'm not doing it. Well, it's a very VIP client. I said, really? Well, who? Well, I'm not at liberty to say. I said, well, then I'm not at liberty to go.
Yeah, right.
All right. It's Miss Barbara Streisand. I says, and what time did you need me? You know.
Just at one time only, or
it was unfortunately that one time only because then she went back to California.
Did you meet her at all? Or?
I saw her.
You saw her, yeah.
A little disappointed.
She's a worker.
Yeah, she was less than friendly.
No, she's very uptight.
She really was. You know, but look. Jennifer,
but she was happy? Was she happy when you got done?
Extremely. She didn't tell it to me, but I heard it from the other room.
She had a dog.
Oh, Samantha!
Okay. All right, so you're located where now?
I'm at 348 East 76th Street. That's
348.
Right.